because this is one of the few places I can look like I'm the best dressed. Yeah. All the guys here look like they dress themselves. That's my favorite.
Oh,
I
gotta go now.
That's why you're comfortable. Like, that's what I mean. It's a great event. I love SEMA. I mean, the thing I like about it is this is like the good housekeeping seal of approval. It's like the Better Business Bureau. When you got a product through SEMA, you know you got something, especially in California, where they just kill you with CARB and all the other regulations. If you got a SEMA product, it's been approved, and you know it's a quality product.
It's like USDA steaks.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. They are steaks. Yeah, like those two black leather chairs. You can tell women did not pick that out. No. Women will not pick out a black leather chair. Only guys, how about black leather? Yeah, that's fine. Well, actually, you know why they're there? I've got a friend of mine. This is a guy, he's a big car guy. And his wife gave him a car. And it needed a little bit of, well, it wasn't perfect, okay? Her heart was in it, but it just wasn't perfect. So I contacted the guys at SEMA who redid the car for him. We're going to unveil it to the Ford booth at 10:30. Let me bring this gentleman out. He is a four-time Grammy winner, one of the great recording artists of all time. Mr. Keith Urban. Keith, come on out, everybody. I don't know how many know Keith is a huge car guy. Everything from trucks to Paganis to just about you run the whole gamut. Yeah.
Fiat 500?
Yeah, Fiat and a Fiat 500.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
And now, well, when you grew up in Australia, were American cars prevalent there?
Yeah, my dad always loved American cars. He had Pontiacs and Chevs, and always had, but only people in our town that had American cars.
Did that seem exotic? Ooh, an American car. Is that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and because it's just gorgeous lines, 50s and 60s predominantly. Yeah.
Now tell us about the Mustang. Now, your wife Nicole Kidman, she gave you this as a gift. It was a '69 Mustang, right?
Yeah, it's really a Mustang, so it's not pure.
Yeah.
It was a '69 fastback.
Right.
Basically, some guys in some barn somewhere decided that the problem with the Ford was that it needed better suspension, so they were going to put this '69 shell on a Lincoln chassis because of the suspension, and they said they were amazed that it fit perfectly. It does not fit perfectly.
Yeah.
And, we didn't know that. I just thought the car looked nice. I saw it online. I told Nick about it, and for our second-year anniversary, she surprised me by buying this car.
See, that's a great one. There you go, right there. Like, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Because you know how it is when you're car. It's like when you have a motorcycle and you're engaged. Oh, she loves riding on a motorcycle. It's so much fun. Then you get married. Can you sell that thing? It's kind of yeah. You know what I'm talking about. So then what? So then the folks at SEMA.
Yeah.
We took it from you. You have not seen it yet, correct? We're going to unveil it at 10:30.
Yes, I haven't. It's like the bride before the wedding. I've not seen what she's wearing yet. But the car was. We had it for a couple of years.
Right.
I put it in a music video for a song I did called Sweet Thing, so it's in that music video. And then after a couple of years, I thought this really needs some TLC. It needs proper love.
Right.
I got it into the garage of a guy who had it for the next 6 years, doing nothing except taking phone calls from me all the time saying, how's the car coming along? At some point, because of you actually, we met the guys with Ford.
Right.
And I told them about the car and they said maybe we could make that a SEMA project. So God bless Ford for taking this on, because when they saw the car, they were like, do you really want this particular car? Or it was beyond gone.
Well, I think you're going to be very surprised when you see it. It's really exciting. Well, it's something else I want to tell you. No, he's a great guy. I had some Navy SEALs come visit my garage. And about halfway through the tour, they said to me, hey, do you know Keith Urban? I said, yeah, he's been on the show, and we've been to the garage. And so there was a Navy SEAL who gave his life. This guy was about as brave as they come. He literally jumped on a grenade to save his fellow Navy SEALs. And they don't like their names to be, so they just leave it at that. But they said, would you thank Keith Urban? Because you wrote a song called For You, there was a movie called The Act of Valor.
Development.
Act of Valor, and you donated all the proceeds that you would have gotten to the Navy SEAL Foundation. I just give them a round of applause for that.
It's a great cause.
Oh, it is a great cause. I mean, just true American heroes. And we're able to be here and enjoy all of this because of these folks like these guys. So very cool. So we're going to see you at the Ford booth about 10:30, correct? And you're going to say, now what color did you pick? You haven't seen it yet, but you said the color you wanted. What is the exact color?
Yeah, well, the goal was for the color to be black, but not sure if it's black or got something else going on. And we spent a long time with colors. I didn't want anything metallic. I wanted some undercolor that came out in a certain light, but not metallic. It proved very difficult to do. They said, well, if there is some other color, what would it be? And I said, I love blue. Some deep blue, but I don't want it. Ideally, I'd like someone to say, what color is that? That would be the goal. And so they ended up with this fusion of a sort of black-blue color, and they asked me to come up with a name for it. So I thought, what would the deepest blue be? And I thought, well, that would be the deepest part of the ocean. So I jumped on Google and I looked for the deepest part of the ocean, and it's the Mariana Trench, which is like 7 miles deep.
Right.
And so I thought Mariana Blue is what this color should be called. So
Mariana Blue.
It's Mariana Blue. Yeah.
But if you go down in the trench 7 miles, it's just going to be black.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, so we'll find out at 10:30 really what color it is. Yeah. All right, very good. Okay. Now, you're not performing here in town now, or you came in just for this event?
No, we've been playing over at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace. We've done a few shows.
Oh, that's right. You have a residency.
Residency there, yeah. But this is just I'm here for SEMA. This is it.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's a great. Have you walked around? I never realized there were so many tire wheel combinations in the world. I mean, after about the first 1,500, you go, okay. That's close enough for me. That's close enough. All right. So, well, what else we got? Anything else? I know they want us to wrap it up here. What is the next thing we're doing? Anybody have any idea?
You're such a professional.
I am such a professional. What is that?
All the cars. It's about all the cars.
Talk about, well, the car. I brought a Bronco here 2 years ago, which was great fun. I had a '68 Bronco. We put the Shelby GT 500 motor in it with a manual transmission. The first time that motor's ever been hooked up to a manual transmission. As most of you know, the days of just making a bell housing and adapting it are over. The electronics are just incredibly crazy. But it's wonderful to have an 800 horsepower '68 Bronco. I'm glad I'm not 16 or I'd be dead already, but it's really a lot of fun. But okay, so now they're asking me to wrap it up. Okay.
Jay, what do you want to see here at SEMA today?
What I want to see everything here at SEMA today. I have a booth for my J-Lo Car Care products, but I'm just so proud of all these American manufacturers. And you know what I'm really proud of? The original equipment manufacturers, Ford, Chrysler, GM, Chevy. You know, I see the C8 Corvette, I see the Mustang, I see the Dodge Challenger, I see American cars challenging European cars at a third of the price. I mean, I drove the new Z06 Corvette. I drove it this week. I was one of the first people to drive it. It is 670 horsepower. It is the first time Corvette will have its own motor. It doesn't share an engine with anything else in the Chevy lineup. It's a 4-cam, 4-valve, 5.5 liter. It's the most powerful, normally aspirated engine out there. Prior to that, I think it was the F1 McLaren was the most powerful naturally aspirated engine out there. So it's really exciting to see Corvette finally gets its own unique engine, and I think that's really exciting. It puts it up there with all the European exotics at a third of the price. So that's pretty amazing. I drove the new Mach 1 Mustang. That's incredible. I love the Challenger, the Hellcat. To me, that's the great American road car. You know, if you're going to drive to Vegas, get in one of those in LA. Just put your foot down and just go all the way. I mean, it is a big, comfortable seat. It's what it should have been in '66. It handles, it stops, it's incredibly powerful. So I'm just hugely proud of the American manufacturers because all the European magazines used to be kind of snooty and they make fun of the Corvette interior and the suspension and all that. And those days are gone. Now they're all scared. Let's say witless. I think that's a better way to put it. Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. Okay, so let's move on to what is it?
Jay.
Yes.
I know you did a feature on the MR2 for Bob Pam a couple of years ago, the white MR2 that you
Yeah.
took for a ride. I'll invite you to drive mine, which is 800 horsepower.
Oh, the 800. You have an 800 horsepower
And
MR2.
It's here at SEMA.
I'll come by and check it out.
Battle in the
What do we
Building.
got?
I think it's a wrap. We're gonna let you guys go. We're gonna see some cars.
Well, listen, we're going to go over and we're going to see his. Come to the Ford booth at 10:30, and you can see this Mustang, and he'll be seeing it for the first time too. So, if you want to see somebody in show business get excited, this will be good. So,
Awesome.
Cool. All right, thank you, Joe.
Thank you
very much.
guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Jay. Go check out the car. Round of applause again. Jay Leno, Keith Urban,